people. You're welcome to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, it is a YouTube channel because it consists of you, the viewer, and I, the presenter. This is what makes it our YouTube channel. I would like us to look at one important topic that is very vital before you make that mistake. Now, I would like to let you know that before you make that mistake, you need to think about your future. Now, there are some mistakes that you make that will terminate the gift, the grace, the skill which God has given to you. So, before you make that mistake, think about your future. Don't live a life of I don't care. Don't live a life of anything can happen. No. Live a life that will attest to where you want to go in the future. There are some mistakes you will make now that will tarnish your 20 years coming future. So that is why I want you to know that before you make that mistake, you need to think. You need to think before you make any mistake because any mistake you make now, it is like a planting season. You will harvest it in the future. You may harvest it in 10 years, in 5 years, depending on the harvest period. But surely the harvest must come, and such person must reap such harvest. Such person must harvest it because it is a seed. Every reaction, every act, every movement we do on earth is a seed. We have been planting a seed which you might know or we might not know. But I want to let you know that every action, every reaction, every attitude we are acting or displaying on earth is a seed that will germinate and bear fruit in the future. The future may be tomorrow, the future may be 1 year, the future may be 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, as the case may be. But know it that the harvest must come. So if you are making a mistake or planning to make a mistake, know that such mistake you want to make will yield its harvest in the future. So before you make such mistake, before you take such action, think if such action will terminate the gifts which God have given to you. If such action will terminate the potentials which God have handed over to you. So if you check all these things and you see that these things will terminate the gift of God upon your life, why not you forsake such action? Why not you reject such action? Because you have a future to fulfill and you have a bright future. Not just that you have a bright future, there are also things that want to stop those bright future. So you need to think before you take an action. Think before you make such mistake so that you won't land yourself into a regret season. So I don't want you to enter that season where you start regretting. No, I want you to enter a season where you start saying, "Wow, thank God that I made this decision. Thank God that I stood to my standard." And I know that when you stand to your standard, you will live a meaningful life, a life that you will be marveled and you'll be excited to reap its harvest. Don't forget, before you make that mistake, think. Think about your future. Think about what the future holds for you. And I know that when you think about your future, think about what the future holds for you, it will give you a leverage not to make such mistake in your purpose. Thank you. Do have a wonderful day. To meet again in our next video. Don't forget, think about your future before you make that mistake. To your greatness.